Good morning, guys. Been a while. It's been raining, and it sucks. And we haven't been riding bikes, so we've been building bikes. Built 4 bikes in the last week or something. Gave one to Q's little kid. Built one more and gave that bike to Paolo's little girl. This one is for Hutch's wife, which I think secretly he's thinking of keeping now because it's actually kind of cool. The aero bars and stuff. That's like my perfect ultra endurance setup. Hardtail, fat slick tires, aero clip-ons, and flat bars. Like if I were to ever do the Tour Divide and stuff. But anyways, today what we're going to talk about is this guy. The new Graveyard budget build. Like most of the bikes I built, they're all kind of put together in really, really weird settings because they're always on a budget and they're always leftover parts, right? So, this frame I got from Elliot, thank you Elliot, is unique in the sense that the front triangle is a 2011 Giant Trans Advance SL carbon, and the rear is a 2011 Giant Anthem Advanced aluminum. So what happened, I guess, during that year in 2011 was the Trances had a tendency to break the rear, I think it was the rear DW link or the rear swing arm or something, and the Anthems had a tendency to break the front triangles. So somebody warranty parts, and then put them together, and then just gave the frame to Elliot. And Elliot had it in storage for hella long, and decided it was too much of a hassle to figure it out, and gave it to me. So this was a bit of a project. The first thing we had to figure out was what size shock would fit, because we figured it out. By the way, it's a 7.25 inch length and 1.75 stroke. 7.25 inch length would fit. I think I need a 1.5 stroke or something though, because right now, because that length fits and makes sure that I don't hit on the bottom of the Maestro link on the bottom bracket shell, and at full compression, it doesn't, the brace and the swing arm and the seat stays does not hit the seat tube. So figured that out. But the thing about this too is that this is 7.25 inch length and 1.75 stroke. The stroke is too long for this linkage. This is a 4.0 linkage and it's a 5.0 front triangle. Shock bottoms out about there, which means it is over stroked. Well, it doesn't bottom out because, well, swing arm rotates and that's as far as it will go. Yeah, so the frame is overstroked. So yeah, but whatever, I can live with that, right? But you have to figure out what bolt works and all that stuff too, but that's not too bad. The other headache, now this one, what the hell, Giant? This head tube is so bloody long that you need a minimum of 8 3/4 or something, 8 3/4 inch or something to get any stem to fit. So right now I've got 8.5 or a little under 8.5, and the steerer tube ends right at that top bolt of the stem. So yeah, even that right now is a little too short. So what I gotta do is I gotta remove this headset top bearing cover and replace it with like a zero stack one, which roadies use to get aero. So that is annoying as hell. But aside from that, not too bad. Those were the headache things about this bike. Oh, this right here. Giant decided that, yeah, man, we should do a double clamp because it's probably more secure. So I have some space right there of open. I should probably just carry this around and show you. But battery's running low. See that? Yeah. Because they wanted to use a double clamp. Pain in the ass. Oh, Thank you, Justin, for the very, very lovely clamp. It's pretty. Um, yeah. Build is built with really budget stuff lying around. Got the fort from Hutch, which he actually raced Tranthem and the Western Express on. Yeah, he did it on a full suspension Motobacane on semi-slick tires with flat bars and aero clip-ons, which the parts of that went on that Marin. But yeah, very, very cool. The seals on this are kind of cracking a little bit because they have not seen any love. But, you know, whatever. I can deal. I'll switch seals when the time comes. Seat post came from Austin. Thank you, Austin. And he gave me a bunch of other parts too, which is solid, which actually helped the builds in the last few days, and that's why a bunch of kids got new bikes. Austin gave us the stem and the handlebars as well. The grips actually came off the handlebars off the rowing machine in my garage. Yeah, yeah, babe. Like I took the grips off the rowing machine because I have the mountain bike bars in the rowing machine, and I had that, so that came off that. Had it in the spare. Oh, SLX shifter. So this SLX shifter has an iSpec B mount, and what happened was it didn't come with a mount, and I was kind of pissed. Oop. Oh no! So what I did? Oh, it came off the thing. So what I did was I took an old Sunrays friction shifter, and then I took it apart and I adapted the clamp to fit the iSpec B clamp. Check that out. It's probably lighter than your Shimano clamp now. Bike hack. Winning. Everything else about this bike. XTR cranks. Yes. Got this off a dude for $40, and it came with 3 bottom brackets and chain rings and stuff. And it's like, cool, thanks for hooking it up, bro. I had these in a box. That 10-speed chain actually came off my my operator, and then I have a new chain on that. My old 10-speed Shimano Shadow XT derailleur. It's an 1142 in the front. That's one of those Sunshine cassettes. Because I've been running Sunshine, that gold one, on that road bike for about 6,000 miles. Haven't had an issue. Steel is real. Yeah, 30 tooth in the front. That's one of those snail ones, which I find pretty cool because you don't need the female bolts right there. It just threads right in, save some weight. And one of those Decas chain guides, which I really, really love. They're like 26 grams and like $10. But yeah, that's the bike build. This is the new Glenda Mobile. It's gonna be pretty rad. Brakes. So you see the box of Saints? This box of Saints right here. They're not Saints. They're guides. Plan is to see if the length is long enough on those guides to fit my operator, which have those codes right there as code R's. If that fits, then the guides go on the operator, and then the code R's go on the Giant. And then we have a solid bike. Tires, yeah! These are WTB Volpines, semi-slicks. Yeah, I went to check out a bike with my buddy Jeremy, and he actually bought that Intense. But when we went out there, this dude saw me on my gravel machine, or that thing. And he was like, I have a bunch of these tires I'll never use. You want them? I was like, yes, so those are free. And they're actually pretty sick. Bike weighs in at 26.8 pounds right now as it sits, and it's probably going to get lighter once I swap out the brakes and like take out a little bit of the top bearing headset cover. Yeah. Pretty excited. It's a pretty sick build. I rode it to run some errands the other day, and I could not believe that it was a full suspension. It just pedals and goes. It's pretty sick. Oh, I do have to get another bolt or grind that off. That was the only bolt the hardware store I could find that had a smooth shoulder, and then the threads like end right there. So that was a little long, so I probably have to grind that off. But all in all, not too bad, man. This is a pretty sick bike. Oh, that wheel. This old WTB dual duty wheel was a custom build which came with my dad's free ride bike. This old Versus Blitz, which is pretty sick, and it's still running. So yeah, not very light, some of this stuff. And that wheel, Jeremy picked it up for me for $12 when Performance Bikes was going out of business. Yeah, even with like not super weight mini builds, 26.8 pounds is pretty darn good. But yeah, can't wait to finish this build and then take it out for a spin. Oh yeah, this cable. This cable is too short and I'm too lazy to deal with it because who the hell messes with fork lockouts anyways? It's so dumb. If you want to climb, the last thing you want to do is lock up your fork and get a taller stack height. But anyways, looking forward to finishing this build, and I will keep you guys updated on setting up suspension and turning knobs and stuff. Probably gonna wear the gimbal for that and do commentary runs while I do that once it dries up. Stay tuned.